is Liz?
You don't like the pop?
I don't know how you're gonna open it. I don't know if you're gonna do that thing.
Oh no, there's sound equipment. I'm not trying to spray. Cheers! Yay!
New beginnings.
To the biggest thing to come to Texas, baby. What are we gonna say? Texas just got a whole lot bigger.
Good one, yeah. So, I don't know if this is the only time she's performed in Oklahoma, but this is the only video I could find of her performing there. That's the audience.
That's, I think, would be the most frustrating part of a Taylor concert is just people screaming throughout it.
Or video recording. Anyway, this is before her concerts were a grand. But, you know, it was way cheaper to go to. I miss the old Taylor, you know. You know? Anyway.
Yeah, it's like you don't even know her anymore.
Yeah, what is this? So much money to go. You know, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of like, what's up with that, Taylor? Yeah, right? It's like, I think you're rich enough, you know? Just throw it out there. I don't know, just saying, you know?
I don't understand why people like that just don't, like, quit.
Yeah, same with, like, Beyonce, like, her concert.
I guess on some level they like it, but...
Yeah, you gotta perform, but...
Yeah, I guess if you just don't know anything else different.
Yeah, I mean... Anyway, that was Taylor Swift in Oklahoma City around like 2010, and we played that because we watched Oklahoma, and I guess Taylor's never sang a song from that musical, but...
And not just any Oklahoma. We watched the 1998 Royal Theater's West End production starring Hugh Jackman as Curly.
Yep. And that's what we saw.
Rom Bros, if you want to know what a man looks like, it's Hugh Jackman playing Curly.
Yeah, and yeah, it was his breakthrough role. Before he was a household name. For anybody knew Hugh Jackman, they knew him as Curly.
He still says that he will always remember it as one of like the greatest roles of his life. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, what I read was there's they say this was a darker production of the musical. That's what it's known for, being a darker themed. I don't know.
Oh, the stuff with Judd.
They just say in general it's a darker themed Oklahoma. That's what it's known for. And I do think, I think it has to be with Judd, because that was way darker. Is it Jet or is it Judd? Judd.
I think that it is Judd.
Yeah, I think the darkness, because like Judd in the movie just seems like this badass guy, but this one you're like, oh, this guy is mentally unstable.
Yeah,
this
they
guy
made him like a pervert.
Yeah, a pervert guy who's like, this guy might harm this woman. we can't leave this guy alone with
Yeah,
her.
I know he's giving off very like rapey vibes. Yeah. He's giving off like pervert. Like his they show where he like lives on the farm, and it's like this filthy shed where he just has like pornographic images of women on the wall.
It's true. Yeah, he does have these naked, black and white naked photos of women. And so that's probably not in the original, or at least if it is, they.
Yeah, he's still yeah, he still tries to kill Curly in like the original.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know if is that how they used to make kaleidoscopes? I've never seen a kaleidoscope with like a knife that falls down.
No.
Yeah,
Most kaleidoscopes don't.
Yeah, but there's such a thing in the movie where the guy is selling kaleidoscopes with a knife that drops down. That's a very specific type of kaleidoscope.
Well, it's not a kaleidoscope.
I thought they were looking at a kaleidoscope.
They're looking at images of like porn.
I thought this was a kaleidoscope.
No, it's a slideshow of like porn.
Okay, I thought they were looking at.
That's really funny that you missed that. That's why they're like passing it around. They're like, ooh, like whatever. And then Aunt Eller grabs it from the guys, looks at it, goes through it, and then is like basically like, you guys are like pigs or like something to that effect.
Really?
I thought it was like a new technology. Like, oh my god, look at these.
Absolutely
colors.
not. It's like it's like that's how they would view. Yeah, that's like it's early like, porn.
Yeah, it's like
it's just a slideshow naked
it's
woman.
like it's like Nickelodeon.
That's funny you missed it because they're like, ooh, look at this one. Like,
I thought they meant like the pretty colors. I was like, yeah they're fun, guys. Like,
it's funny because I would watch this all the time when I was a little kid, and I wonder what I thought it was when I was a little kid.
Well, it looks like a kaleidoscope.
I probably thought it was a kaleidoscope or something.
I was like, well, either way, it's.
I think like my mom just told me what it was at one point.
Nice.
I think she was just like, yeah, they're looking at like dirty pictures.
Nice. Speaking of dirty pictures, that's Wolverine. It's Jockstrap. And this is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And his naked buttocks. And also,
for real.
Yeah. And I think what this was said in 1903 is actually Wolverine is alive during this time. So he could have been there. Because, Wolverine is alive during the time Oklahoma took place.
What year did Hugh Jackman, when did he star in the Wolverine first? Was it like 2000?
Yeah, 2000, the first X-Men came out.
So this was like just shortly before like the biggest break of his career.
Yeah, so that's why he was about to pop. So
yeah.
But
yeah, he got nominated for an Olivier.
Oh, I looked it up. I saw he didn't though. I saw only the older lady did. I mean, he did. Nominated. I thought I read that. I know the musical got nominated, and
you calling fake news on this, Mark? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I know. Maybe I read it wrong, but I was surprised that he didn't get nominated. Maybe I skimmed it incorrectly. But I thought he didn't, but maybe I'm wrong.
He got nominated for.
Okay.
He didn't win, but
maybe that's why. Did anybody win?
Yeah, it got best revival.
And did
the musical got best revival that year.
And did you know they're gonna bring it to? Is this a whole show? I guess we could have just stayed here. I guess we could have just watched this at Graham's house.
So a lot of people in that production were nominated for. Jackman was.
This lady, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, they like.
I do know that they wanted to bring it to Broadway, but then because of like the actors union thing, they're like, oh, they gotta be American actors. So it never transitioned with this cast. It never. Yeah, because Hugh and there's other British people in the production.
Yeah, there's another guy who I think he's Australian or British, but he has one of the clearest like accent breaks in the show. Yeah.
So they did want to bring the Broadway, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, the man who plays Will, he has like a really obvious accent break. True. Yeah.
And the guy who plays Judd actually was the first guy to play the whale. That movie, The Whale, they just made. So it was based on a play, and this guy was the whale, the first guy to play the whale. So he didn't win awards like, Brendan did, but and I still haven't seen The Whale, but it is kind of the
guy who played Judd did win an Olivier.
Oh, for this? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, he is kind of dark and scary. Is the dream sequence? Watching this on YouTube, and guess what? They're both classically trained. Like, Hugh Jackman, good ballerina.
No.
Yeah. Good question. Is that your music, Graham?
It's the music that's on this video.
Oh, they probably did that for like. I think they did that for like copyright and stuff, or they got it from a bad website. Yeah, this must be for like copyright. So you can watch the production. It's not the music of the production. It's actually it's more fun this way. But anyway, it's I like the way. Actually, I do like the way it's they filmed it. Like it's really cool how up close they get it. And I think we discussed this is probably not during a live performance. We probably.
I think that they split it. Like some of it is shot during a live performance, but there are clear moments in the film where a live audience would have reacted. You would have heard, especially like there would have been just applause breaks at certain parts,
right?
Where they don't have it. So I think they like split it. So some of it is during the audience and some isn't. But like they clearly are like the camera, like they've gotten on stage at like certain moments.
Yeah. But
it does have a really good look to it though.
What I'm saying.
It looks great, yeah.
It is really good. And the guy, the director, he is known for directing the original Cats. And the original Les Mis, it's his two things.
Okay.
And then he directed this version of the Oklahoma. So, anyhow, it has a cool look to it.
What's like the main like plot point? Like, what's the big problem in the plot? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, it's like two guys that like her.
Well, I mean, I guess the main tension is kind of like, it's sort of like, it's very like obvious from the beginning that it's going to be like a will they, won't they kind of with them, but like that they're obviously going to end up together, but she's kind of playing hard to get, and she gets herself in a situation where she has this like, so Judd Fry, he's a farmhand that lives on the farm with them. So it's Lori and her Aunt Eller, just the two of them. Okay. So he like runs the farm kind of, and he's like obsessed with her. And to kind of get back at Curly at one point, she agrees to like let him take her to like the box social.
The dance.
To the dance.
Right.
But yeah, he's obsessed with her, and he thinks that means that like he has a chance with her, and
like we all do, you know.
Yeah.
But like he's actually like very, very creepy. Like he like stands like underneath her window at night.
Oh wow,
creepy. Yeah, wow, and so
depends who you ask.
Yeah.
What?
Depends you ask if that's creepy, right? You know? Yeah. Also, but also currently does the whole song where he's like, yeah, you should kill yourself, bro. Like, yeah, that's a song. Yeah, they do it. They sing their yeah. It's Lad's John. If you haven't told the guy right there, this is definitely Judd's stream. You know, this section. But oh, did you have it slow down? Also, okay, so it's yeah. I guess with it, I like this music way better. So I guess with a 10-minute intermission, then this was about 2 hours and 50 minutes.
It was 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, is this
really?
one? So this one. So this isn't the whole show, then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not shocker. So E Street, did you get snacks?
I did.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I ate an entire thing of popcorn in front of Martin, who did not get a snack.
You weren't even in front of me, right next to me. I was watching the movie. I wasn't watching you eat, so
That's good.
I didn't get anything. I wasn't in the mood for food. Okay? I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I was like, just so you know, I'm going to get snacks and I'm hungry.
Yeah, you told
Martin
me.
was like, I don't usually like to get snacks at the theater.
Yeah, you guys are throwing away money. Just sneak it in, guys. No one checks.
Martin parked illegally.
Yeah, they get a
It was
ticket.
the full Phillips experience.
It took me a while to find.
Parked illegally and then put the handicap
It doesn't always
marker
work.
up. Yeah.
Trust me, it doesn't work. Okay? It has not helped as much as you think it would.
You'd be surprised.
Did get a ticket though.
I get a ticket.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was pretty. Yeah, it was hard to find a close spot.
Were you in front of a hydrant or something?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it was like.
It just wasn't a spot. It was like near the curb.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
near the curb.
Yeah.
And technically, that's illegal to park near a curb.
Yeah, a sign clearly said so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
doesn't-
it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe in, parking limitations.
Rules for mortals. Yeah. For mere
Yeah,
mortals.
Yeah, I mean, those parking meters, like those guys, the meter maids, those people are scum of the earth, guys.
You heard it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meter maids and the tow truck people, special place in hell for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lame if that's your job, enforcing rules.
Except for the ones that listen, though. You know.
Most of them do. Most of them are like, although I've never had an interaction. I never.
No, I meant like listen to this show. You know?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They don't know what car I drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Members of the legal enforcement,
Yeah,
parking.
Dude, I got my car. They took my car from like a handicap spot once, which
That's wild.
yeah, I mean, technically.
Did you have your placard up? Though?
Yes, yeah. So technically, there were signs that were like, "You can't park here." But I was like, "They're not gonna park me. They're not gonna tow me from a handicap spot." And I was proven wrong. I was like, "Fuck, they did it!" Shit. Yeah.
They have zero sympathy.
Yeah, there's zero integrity
Yeah.
in the tow truck industry. Yeah, dude, don't fuck around in Falls Church. Like they tow everywhere. It's it's really offensive,
Yeah, I'm offended.
Yeah, that's the only time. My old the old place I used to live at my complex I used to live in. They got new parking placards, and I forgot to pin mine up. And I parked in a guest spot, and they told me because I was supposed to be in a guest spot after like 12. So all the times I've been told have been pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Have you actually ever seen a street sweeper? Because I've never seen one.
But you mentioned that. I had to move my car around here the other week. Yeah, I hear I hear something that sounds like which I imagine would sound like one, but yeah, I guess I never assume one either. And they don't even tow you for that. They just give you a ticket.
I've been towed for that.
Oh,
Really?
Grant's
Yeah.
you just got a ticket.
I got towed in Columbia Heights like twice for it.
Yeah, do they move it to like a lot then, or do they just move it
They
to
move it to like Georgia Avenue
Yeah.
usually, but I randomly got like impounded one time.
so like in the lot? Or
Okay, the impound, yeah, it's like really far away though. It's like
Yeah.
an hour away.
like an hour?
Yeah, it's in like Southeast.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that does suck.
Yeah, the Uber to get out there was like $40. Like, yeah, it was horrible. Yeah. I think something else like had happened though. I think like my registration was expired or something. It was like something in addition to that, and they were like, fuck it, we're gonna really ruin your day. Yeah.
Wow.
But nowhere in my neighborhood now, they don't really tow you, they just like ticket you.
Yeah, you are right next to like a police station, so
What does that have to do with
I'm
it?
saying they're out on the prowl.
Those aren't the people. That's not parking enforcement.
They don't work together.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the cops don't suck though, guys.
Yeah, cop watch. With
Yeah.
Martin and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Take back the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking back the streets.
Yeah. come
One
on.
episode at a time, baby.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, that's our take on the parking situation.
Yeah.
Now that I live somewhere though, like they do street sweeping at like 12:30 p.m. instead of like 9. I haven't gotten like, I don't get like any tickets anymore.
But you haven't seen the sweeper.
I've never seen the sweeper though.
But you do move the car. Okay.
Yeah. I've never seen a sweeper in my time.
Yeah, I don't think I've
DC.
ever seen one either.
I don't think they exist. I think it's just money.
No, what calling guys? Have you seen?
Colin, have you ever seen the sweep?
Yeah.
If you have a photo of the sweeper, send it in.
Or if you drive the sweeper.
Yeah, we would love to talk to you actually.
I like to hitch a ride on the sweeper.
That seems like a job you would get though.
Okay.
But like the assistant to the street sweeper, because there's no way you could drive the sweeper because you're too anxious. But you'd be their like assistant.
Definitely picturing a chimney sweep like out there.
Oh, okay. You don't have to wear that.
Yeah.
They're
Come on, sir. Needs a chimney sweep. We gotta clean the streets up here. Yeah, but so we talk. I have to wear gloves that don't have fingers on them.
I think you should do some chimney sweep impressions on TikTok. I think it would be really big.
Hey, so chimberoo, everybody. It's it's like, oh, no. Then nowadays, it's like, oh, no, I'm a chimney sweep. It's not blackface. It's such, okay? No, guys. It's not like that.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. Guys, like, it's me. Look how I'm dressed.
A very Martin thing to do would be to like give an explanation for something no one ever connected though. Like no one actually ever thought it was blackface, but Martin's like releases a statement.
Like I'm not.
Hey, everyone saw we. I just wanted.
My job is a chimney sweep, so I don't know how they do it nowadays, but my parents got their chimney cleaned. I don't think it was a dude or anything. I think it's a lot different than. It's not a dude just
the machines are taking our jobs.
Yeah. So it's not a dude going in there. So
AI.
I don't trust it.
AI is taking our jobs.
Yeah. And this guy, there's a guy in here. We're like, does he have 4 teeth, or is that?
Oh yeah, he's missing a tooth, and we were like, is this like, does he actually just have like a missing tooth, or
Yeah.
is that like for the show?
Yeah, it looks
Or
very
is it like a
good.
denture situation for the show? Because that seems really
like a-
specific for something that's staged, because you can't see that far away.
Yeah, you might just
Or they
have,
just get it knocked out, and he was like, you know what, I'm in Oklahoma, so I'm just gonna like not get it fixed for a while.
Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, I had a friend who he tried the snowplow, and I really wanted to ride it with him, but he was like, I can't let you on it. I was like, come on, dude. It'd be so cool. So, yeah.
Blue collar dreams, Martin.
Yeah, I just want to drive big or like
Big trucks.
or be the Zamboni at the ice rink Zamboni. You know? Yeah,
I feel like that'd be a good job for you.
yeah, it's a fun vehicle. Like, it's
That's whimsical.
yeah, it was like.
Where you're like, get off the ice.
Yeah, Zamboni guy or
Yeah.
yeah.
Just interrupting children's birthday parties.
Wow, yeah. So just fun vehicles like that.
Yeah.
And they're always hiring bus drivers.
Yeah. In Oklahoma, the invention of the gas buggy is big.
Is that
big.
why? Is that why they sing about it?
Yeah.
Wait, so Jenny, you watched this a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
Was it on VHS at your house?
So I think that we'd record. So it had been like,
Was that on tape?
yeah, it'd been like re-aired or something,
Yeah.
and like my family recorded it.
On
so
tape.
On VHS.
yeah, I think it was VHS.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
early DVD.
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh, wow.
My parents would record a lot of TV specials on VHS.
Hell yeah.
If it was on TV, I think we had like The Wizard of Oz recorded
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
TBS.
The
And
early aughts for me was watching this.
Like a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was like really like I credit it with like it really sparked like a love of musical theater.
Yeah.
Like for me.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
this
sure.
was kind of
Yeah, I don't think I was.
because I did like my elementary school's musical.
Was it Oklahoma?
No, it was like Little Red Riding Hood, the musical.
Elementary school. Okay.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
it's-
started doing like
This would be a weird musical for elementary school. I'm just a girl who can sing.
Can't see. No.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, like my
And the porn.
Yeah.
I wonder because I haven't actually seen like a high school do Oklahoma
been a
because my high
while.
school didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I've never seen
I
a high
think that
school.
they did it.
We did, yeah.
I think another neighboring high school did it, and they would always like not do the same. Like,
Yeah.
if another high school did it, they would not do it in like
Yeah.
for at least like 4 years or something.
I haven't seen a high school do Oklahoma
Yeah.
ever. Like, I think the closest we got, I think freshman year, I wasn't in it, but I think it was Annie Get Your Gun, which is similar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Annie Get Your Gun, and yeah, that's probably the closest thing we did. But
Were you in musical theater?
I mean, I wasn't like, I was in like 2 productions, but I was like the lowest of low.
Oh, well,
my name was
chorus?
like the last name on the callback list. It was like,
Homeless person number 5 or something.
I was like serious about it for a while. I like
Oh, yeah.
took voice lessons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like I was like really into it.
Did you have big characters?
yeah, did you get
I
started
got
roles?
like when we did Once on This Island, I had like one of the leads.
Was that in 7th grade?
What?
Is that what year? Was,
I think that was like 9th grade.
okay. Yeah. Nice.
And then yeah, I did like community theater.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
That guy has the 2 teeth.
But this is like the kind of thing, like, you know every shot of this, like, weirdly well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the whole thing. You
It
got
was
memorized.
like yeah, and I hadn't seen it in a while, and I was like, when he like walked out there, I was like, oh my god, yeah, this really is.
We
It
brought-
is as good as like
We
I
went-
remember.
He went
yeah.
straight back.
Yeah. Yeah, I was also did like I did like the Shakespeare like monologue competition and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like did all that.
I did Shakespeare.
Nice. Did you win that?
I got second place.
Ooh.
For what play?
What?
What play?
I'm trying to
Lady
remember. I think I
Macbeth?
did a monologue from.
You should have done Lady Macbeth. That's
I think my monologue was from A Midsummer Night's Dream. I can't really remember it, but yeah, someone really good won. But like if you won like the whole thing, you get to go to like London.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
is it well, where's the Stafford? Just go to where he's from. Where did you go to where Shakespeare is from?
Yeah,
Like Stafford upon whatever.
Yeah, Stratford upon
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, they're good, Graham.
Yeah, that was like stressful. But
Yeah, Shakespeare would be pretty hard to memorize. I guess, yeah. I think in community college, we did I don't know if it was a Shakespeare play, but before I did my audition, a guy went out there, and I guess his girlfriend was doing the music in the production, and during his audition, he proposed to her. And I'm next. I was like, well, fuck, yeah. I don't know.
what?
I know, yeah. He's like he's doing the reading.
The community college theater audition was a big enough thing for the
Yeah, and
proposal.
then at the end, he goes to her, he goes, come on, he pulls out the ring, and she's like, oh my God. And then, it's like, everyone's like, is this part of the script? And then
Yes?
And I think they got, I think she was like crying and stuff. So yeah, I think anyway, I was next to audition. I was like, I was like, well,
That
I can't
sucks.
top, I can't top this.
That really sucks.
To
Oh my
be
God.
or not to be.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I actually wasn't doing the music, but she was like a part of the production. Yeah, you like.
It always,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, geez. I didn't get the part, guys. I didn't get the part, but I don't think I was very good at making my character like lively. It felt like I was probably more trying to remember the lines.
Kind of like your substitute teaching.
Yeah, I was just like, who are there?
Contribute nothing
Yeah.
to this
I didn't
play.
really add too much flavor to the character, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm, I may not be the best actor.
Yeah, I was always trying to make like whenever I had like a class assignment on something, if I could make a movie, like I would do that.
Yeah.
So like when we did when we had to do a project for like Huckleberry Finn in like AP English, and I got one of my friends to like go out in like one of the lakes on like a raft with me to like film.
So they were Jim, or you were Jim. Who was Huck? Who was Jim?
I think I was like Jim and she was like Huck or something.
Yeah.
I like made her go out on like
That's
the
fun.
raft. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know actually.
let's
It's
see that.
probably on like an old laptop that I'm sure is like at my parents' house. But
Yeah.
I had like a camcorder.
Yeah. I always try to make all my, that's like, we keep missing his 2 teeth, but there was a guy with 2 teeth. No, I always try to make my class presentation. It was always like a really long joke. I never really took the presentation seriously. I just made it a whole. That's one of my earliest in the comedy where I would present it and just do jokes through the whole thing. And
Yeah, some of the like films I did, like I felt like they were bad when I was like making them, but then when I saw them compared to the other like people in my class, I was like, oh my God, I just blew this assignment out of the water.
God,
like,
hey.
yeah, because I was so like, I was like a perfectionist and I like fancied myself an artist and stuff. And so I was like, oh, like this is bad. Like it doesn't look like a real movie. And then I was like, holy shit, I just killed this. Like I was like, shit, I'm about to get like, I'm about to get a really good grade on this. Yeah.
No, so he has 2 teeth. But yeah, I don't know how much film, I did like.
I went to like playwriting camp once.
Oh, nice. Do you have any of those left? Do you have any?
I did perform a 1-woman show.
Do you still have
at the end of it?
Scripts?
I think it's probably on in the depths of Facebook somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Like,
nice.
Because someone recorded it. Actually, like the hot guy at camp recorded
nice.
it and asked me if he could post it. And then he like was like posting. He was like, "Hey, this like really talented girl like did this," and I was like, "Oh my god, we're getting married." And then like nothing happened.
What was it about though?
It was like it was about like a spelling bee.
Oh, isn't there already a play about spelling bee? Is that
There's Putnam.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
hadn't seen Putnam at the time.
Speaking of plays, this reminds me how I told Caitlin I will enter my play in the conference she goes to in Idaho.
Which play is that?
Well, no. No, my play. I have had to write it first, but she has this conference for plays in Idaho every, I guess, spring.
Is this one going to be about a high school too?
No. So here's my idea. Okay, so here it's called The Goat, right?
Goat?
The Goat. So it's about this simple farm family. And there's a goat, and it's destroying their property. And then as it keeps, the more destruction the goat does, the more destruction happens to the family internally. So it's like a metaphor that the goat is destroying the farm on the inside. They're destroying themselves. And then,
whoa.
So that's the play I'm writing for.
That's it.
It's a 2-act play. so
what happens in the second act?
Well, that's when things really fall apart.
This sheep comes up.
No. Caitlin told me I can't just focus on a goat. So it starts with a goat, and then there's like a drought that comes and locusts.
There's a drought and locusts. Is this like the Bible? Like
well,
what?
I'm trying to think of different.
I have not heard of locusts occurring
Dude,
in
that's grasshoppers and things like
in a modern day.
No,
play.
There's a big grasshopper problem in the Midwest.
Check yourself.
Well,
Yeah, do your research.
Let me tell you, I'm checking my privilege right now.
Okay,
I was not aware.
Maybe not locusts, but I think there's like bugs that eat shit. Like it's like grasshoppers.
Maybe you should do a little. Speaking of privilege, maybe you should do a little research on the communities you plan to represent with this work.
I haven't written it yet, so I'm sure when I do, I'll do my research. Okay, it's a family drama about a family falling apart.
Is the goat going to have like an interior narrator? Is it
No,
you have like goat thoughts?
The goat, you just see the shadow of the goat.
Okay.
And then that guy is like, I'm going to kill the goat. Then he kills the goat, and they're like, we have locusts now. How do we kill locusts? And then, like the father is like, I don't drink anymore, but guess what? He is still drinking and hiding it, and his alcoholism's turning this family apart, and the mother is so hard on the daughter, and the daughter got pregnant, and she doesn't know what to do with it. And the son,
I think you should have her know what to do with it.
Well, I
haven't give you a note.
I haven't decided.
I think you should just have her take care of it.
I haven't decided. I haven't written this yet. But anyway, it's like as the farm is falling apart, so is his family. That's
my biggest note with teen pregnancy in plays.
Have them have the kid.
No, have an abortion and have it not be a big deal.
True.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
and it not be a huge plot point.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't just like her mom is hard on her throughout. So when she found, this is farmlands. This is like, the 1920s or something. So, it's
Dust Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Dust Bowl. Maybe that can happen too. Maybe we can bring in the Dust Bowl and stuff. Well, yeah, we'll have a bunch of.
Teddy Roosevelt's coming by on a train.
First of all,
Teddy Roosevelt just shows up.
okay, first of all, Teddy Roosevelt wouldn't even be president. Okay, we'd have Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge,
history major.
Well, Coolidge,
knowledge bomb.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, Calvin Coolidge,
Shouts out, name drop.
Calvin Coolidge is a big name drop.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard of. I don't know if you heard of Silent Cal, but that's what we call him. Okay, so anyway, yeah, maybe he'll show up in the play. Just be like, oh, I heard these Latins are going through a lot of turmoil. Well, my deepest condolences to you and your family.
I think you shouldn't release like a cold reading of this, but it's just you playing every character.
Oh, that's my Calvin Coolidge. Like, hey, good people of this United States of America. Yeah. Oh, I don't have Lyndon Johnson. I guess he had more of he was from like outside of Austin. Yeah, look, he's a happy guy.
I love your vibe. You're like, this is my dude right here.
Yeah. So
is this pandemic?
Yeah, this was like actually like I went there 2 years ago. It was closed. This past time I went, it was open. So this is when I couldn't get in the museum. So there was like literally a man in his 60s who also wanted to go to the museum. He offered to take my picture.
Sick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, I definitely need a haircut in this picture. Yeah. Definitely look
like the mask though, because it's like it really helps you timestamp.
Yeah, you know what year it was. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut. And anyway, Lyndon was a nice guy. He did.
Where's he from again?
Like Texas.
Yeah, he's the Texas guy, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He's a big personality, right?
Yeah, he had stuff done.
Right.
It's very micromanaging,
Martin doesn't approve of his management style.
No, I do. No. I have to be micromanaged. That's how I work at a job.
Martin needs a lot of check-ins put on his calendar.
I need someone to tell me what I have to do. And tell me what to do, I'll do it. And I'm too scared.
You may or may not do it.
Well, it depends on what you ask, I guess. It depends on the assignment. But anyway, I have to be micromanaged because I just need someone to tell me what to do.
Mr. Phillips, we're trying to locate you.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's not even micromanaging. That was just me not. I just wanted to go home, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to go home.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this back to Oklahoma real quick, because I want to ask you, Martin, if you have a favorite character or who you think like the best character is.
You can't say Curly.
You can say whoever you want.
It's pretty cool.
And looking at the screen to remember the characters.
Yeah.
No, I know Curly.
Curly's great.
There's a bunch of dudes with beards. Actually, Hugh Jackman, the other guy, they actually just reunited in the Music Man revival.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Hell yeah.
They'd reconnected throughout their career. So. And I guess the Peddler's funny, but also...
I was going to say, I think Ali Hakim is
Curly's cool.
a good character.
That's
a really good comedic relief, that whole situation.
And
I think that's personally one of my favorite kind of like running jokes throughout the show is that Ado Annie thinks she's having to choose between Will and Ali Hakim, but Ali Hakim desperately does not want to be with her and is trying to like load her off on whoever.
And finally, Will has the money to pay for her.
Yeah, but he's like...
He's not the
smartest
No,
guy.
that's one thing. When you find out most people in Oklahoma are kind of dumb. Like in this movie, all these people are not smart about stuff. Like...
Well, I feel like Ado Annie and Will are like kind of dumb for like comedic relief.
Yeah, I just assumed that. Oh,
But you have to remember that
it's like
they're all like teenagers, though.
okay.
It's
You know what?
Oklahoma in the
I wasn't
Because
that.
remember that joke where Lori's like, she looks old, and Aunt Eller is like, yeah, she says she's 18, but I bet she's 19. Like, they're teenagers.
Well, I wasn't that dumb when I was a teenager. I was like,
Martin,
was
you're
like,
that dumb right now.
whoa, why would you say that?
Time to hash it out.
Dude, I'm not even gonna be here anymore, and this is how we we leave on these terms. Okay, wow. Now I know. Okay, wow. I'm sorry that I'm just intellectually just at another level than society.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Have
like,
some champagne.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, chug along, Martin.
okay.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know, right? I'm like, I can ask me, look up a Jeopardy question. I'll answer it. But anyway,
If it's about a former president.
well, okay. Oh, this is a new song I found that I thought was funny.
You want to play it?
Sure. It's very Americana. Then we'll look up the question. The new Jason Aldean drop.
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop.
It's about like BLM and shit.
Did someone cut that, or is this like on purpose?
This is the actual music video.
Oh
Really?
my god.
Try it in a small town.
Go ahead and try it, buddy. Why the fuck are we playing this?
I thought it was funny. I literally saw this freak ass kid over, and it made me laugh. So yeah, try that shit in a small town, alright?
Yeah, the city sucks.
Yeah. Oh. Right, you're from a small town,
Why
you
would
know?
they be able to do it in a small town? There's less people.
I'm from a small town, but my small town is interesting.
Anyway,
There are a lot of rich people in my small town.
oh, it's not quite.
It's a really interesting dichotomy between like rich
Rich and
people
poor.
and more like rural people from like the more rural parts.
It's probably the original people that were there before the city rich
It
people.
was
moved.
founded as a resort
Oh,
town.
okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was always where people from like the north would come
Oh.
and retreat.
I can't believe this just came out. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like a year too late on this one.
God bless America.
What the hell is it?
Small town. You got.
So is it for or against?
Oh, it's definitely against.
Oh yeah.
BLM.
There's
definitely
Yeah,
against it.
they're like.
I was kind of hopeful it was.
This is a highly problematic thing that Mark
Yeah.
just played.
yeah. I just thought. Yeah. They're
They
like.
basically said, try that in a small town, we'll just kill you.
Yeah.
Basically the
Try.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
they're
shoot
like-
you and no one will know, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Well,
and then this guy talks about helping people, and yeah, we need to have a small town mentality towards
is-
our brother and
You just brought this up because it's country music.
my small town, there is a drag show in my small
it's
town,
shut down.
and they like there's like a group that tried to like shut it down, and then there were huge protests. Like
So they did it. Was this
Downtown.
recently?
there are huge like protests and like this is like within the last
Okay,
year.
so
wow.
yeah.
What's
it's-
huge for that? How many people?
Yeah. Well,
Well, there are lots of people in like the photos. I'm not sure like what the turnout was, but yeah, they're
right,
like
right.
yeah. But yeah, and then like the drag show like went on as planned, but there's like a
Nice.
lot of like pride, like
It did.
people like
Yeah.
in support of it
the-
and stuff,
the
like
like-
clashing with it. There's like direct confrontation
Right.
with the.
Did Elaine or Alan go?
No, they didn't go, but my dad wanted to go to. My dad sort of said he wanted to go to the drag show, like just to like
Check it out.
check it out and see like what was going on. And my mom didn't want him to go because she was like scared that
Dangerous.
something like might happen.
Yeah.
At it. But it was also like when my dad found out how much it cost, he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay that when I'm pretty sure I don't like drag. No, he's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
They're not
No,
against drag,
no.
but like I don't know if they would actually like
If
enjoy
it's,
it.
yeah, if it's like $50, I'm not going to the drag show.
Yeah, it was like
Right.
something
Story
like
time.
that.
Yeah, that's like like somebody invited me to Sneaker Con, the sneaker convention that was in town last
What?
week.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like $30. I was like, I don't like
To go see shoes.
really nice shoes,
I
but
bought a pair of Air Force Ones last weekend.
now is it Sneaker Con?
I did not know that was going on,
Oh, okay.
but
That
I wish
is-
I had because I was in the market.
Oh,
If there are deals, but
do you have them on? No. Oh, can we? Wow.
Can we see?
Yeah, can we see? Can we see the Air Force One? Yo, get Jordans. Come on,
what?
get Jordans.
Hey.
That's your next thing. Getting
Yeah.
Jordans.
Yeah, no. Like when I went to the Nike outlet and I was
Oh.
like, oh wow, I think I'm gonna become a sneakerhead because
Wow.
True.
yeah, it
Did
was
you have
pretty.
Yeah,
But they were $150 and I got them for $70.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I don't want to brag about my shoes, but these shoes right here are made from recycled material. So,
Martin just like pulls his foot out.
yeah. So I don't know your Air Force Ones are made out of, but this is all.
Probably not recycled material.
Yeah, so I'm just like a good person. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not like,
Yeah, we were all talking the other day and we were like, you know who's a really good person? Martin.
oh, now it's, yeah. The people, they're like, who reminds me most of God?
Jesus.
God. I was going to say Gandhi.
When I think of who was made in God's image.
Yeah.
You know.
I was
Second
going to
coming.
say Gandhi, but you can say Jesus too, you know.
Yeah.
You can say Obama. You know,
Oh no.
and some people are like, who would be the female like Trump? And they're like,
Martin.
Jenny Questell. Jenny Questell.
No one says that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We don't. I don't know what people say. You know, we don't always have our ear to the streets. You know, it could be.
Yeah, you certainly don't, because you're the one
Okay.
who like will be like, "Oh my God, I've got gossip,"
Yeah,
and then
that's
I'm like,
true.
"Yeah, I heard that 2 years ago, Martin."
Yeah, I'm always kind of behind on some stuff. Really.
Yeah,
really
it's because you've got loose lips, and it's become
That's true.
known,
They-
and now you're the last to know.
They sing, yeah,
shit.
loosely I sing ships. And I'm that guy.
Yeah, you're
who's,
sinking ships left and right.
Yeah, well, cool.
Like I forget the last time you told me you had good gossip for me, and no, you couldn't tell me via text. It had to be in person.
I forgot what that.
I forget what it was. You're
But
like,
you
I'll
knew
tell you,
it.
I'll tell you when we record. And then
You know
you
what?
told me, and I was like, Martin, I'm so angry now because I've been looking forward to this for days.
Well, I forgot what that was, but it was probably something really juicy that I didn't want to have written record of. So I didn't want there to be any record that I
Yeah,
talked
I was
about.
like, Martin, I know that.
Okay, well, here's something you guys don't know. I did something. So,
What?
what? No, I'm trying to think of what my gossip was. Before I asked this girl out and got denied. You didn't know that one. Nobody. She was.
In person?
Well,
Martin's like, no, I was in her DMs.
Yeah.
no, you know, it was the whole thing, but we tried. When I say we tried, I meant the people I consulted with like Winston Hodges and and his girlfriend.
My team, I have a sense of Winston and Manda.
I have a network of people.
Some scouts.
But yeah, it's like, you guys both got my text message about the pictures, that which one to use for the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you're part of the team too. But
Yeah.
Buddy.
yeah. Anyway, no.
It's a lot of work, so you have to have a big team.
Yeah,
Takes a village.
I do have a big team. And none of you are making the trek to Austin either. But, but hey,
don't try and guilt us for not doing an insane ask.
Well,
Speaking of which, if anybody's listening,
but hey,
If anyone wants to ride with Martin to Austin,
I just want to say
this will probably be released after due to the cadence of the podcast.
People are going to wonder what happened. They're like, did he make it there? Or what happened? But
they'll look up your Instagram. They just see a photo of you in a cowboy hat, and they're like, "Yep, I guess he made it."
I just want to say I would do it for any of my friends.
That's bullshit, Martin.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
Absolute bullshit.
Depends who asks. Like, if Phil asked me.
Do you have any, if Phil asked you?
Yeah, if you guys asked me, I would do it.
Do you have any final thoughts on
Wait, I didn't ask.
Oklahoma?
I thought we were going to talk about that girl I asked out and got denied.
Oh.
See, that was good. That was juicy.
Okay, I have to
right?
wrap this up.
Okay.
so-
Anyway, I got denied. So
you're good. We're at an hour.
anyway, that's the story. Oh, and she was like a
Mormon.
newer comedian.
Oh no, you predator.
You're a predator.
It's not like brother. It's not like brother. It's not like brother.
I don't like the way you whispered that into the mic.
I think I know who you asked out now. God. All right, start a
blame the
clock.
water.
I want to do the summary because I don't want to hear any more of this.
It didn't work out well. Well, it's not like it was that bad, but Sandy said it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, well, Sandy's nice.
She said, because that girl said,
Start the clock.
She was like,
Put your leg down and start the clock.
Yeah, please put your leg down.
She said we had a connection.
It's not
She
Halloween.
said
You
we had a
can't show
connection.
off your thighs
She
right now.
said we had a connection.
Sandy?
No, the girl.
Oh, okay. Just start the clock.
You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I thought I had juicy news for everybody.
I have to go.
Okay,
So
okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
All right.
Start. Go.
Okay, Oklahoma is a wonderful musical starring Hugh Jackman about the main characters Curly and Laurie and how they want to be together, but they're being kind of stubborn about it. And Laurie lives with her Aunt Eller, who's just like a wonderful, like stalwart member of the cast. And so Laurie ends up agreeing to go to the box social with Judd to the Predator to get back at Curly, which starts a whole series of events, which ends up with Curly and Judd getting into a fist fight at their wedding, and Judd falls on his own knife, and they're scared that Curly's gonna have to go to jail, but it ends up being okay due to a non-existent legal system. And also Ado, Annie, and Will are really funny and dumb characters too. That's my
Right.
summary.
Nick of time. Yeah, I did think like he didn't have to. He played it like it was an accidental manslaughter, but he could have said not guilty. I think we all know he was really involved in it. But anyway. Okay, everybody. That's, if you're in a small town, shout outs to you.
Shout out to you.
Small
If
town.
you're in a territory that is not yet a state,
Yeah.
shout out to you.
So,
we did this for you. Look
Shout-
what happened. Oklahoma became a state, and you can too.
Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, our listeners.
Guam.
Guam.
That's a territory. Yeah. It was a territory.
Try that shit in Guam.
Yeah.
What about the U.S. Virgin Islands?
Maybe. I know
territory?
Puerto Rico definitely has.
Puerto
been
Rico
a-
and Guam definitely. Well, if you have to, and
Yeah.
to the citizens of the District of
Yeah,
Columbia,
yeah.
if you have taxation
States,
without
yeah.
representation, this episode is for you.
Okay, guys. We'll be back online in soon.
Soon.
We'll see what happens.
If Martin gets there soon.
Yeah. DVD. Okay. Oh.
Goodbye.
safe.